Hello everyone, welcome back, and I have today a haul from Winners, Homesense, Marshalls. Yeah, those three. Yeah, I've only gone out a couple of times in the past couple of weeks to those stores. I've just been super busy. I've been picking up a ton of shifts at the hospital and that, and Frank keeps me busy with his paperwork. So yeah, I've only been out a couple of times, which is, I know, a shocker. But I did manage to find a few lovely things, and this is over a couple of little trips out there. So yeah, Frank is out fishing today. The cool, crisp fall air has arrived the past week or so. Oh my gosh, I am just loving it. I just feel more awake, more alive, more energy. It's great. It's just beautiful. It's sunny. Oh my gosh. So Frank's out fishing with his buddies, and if you're from Ontario, they usually go to Port Glasgow. So hopefully they'll catch lots of pickerel and perch, and we'll have a fish fry tomorrow. But yeah, Frank's turning 60 tomorrow. Like, whoa, when did that sneak up on us? Like, I don't know, it just seems weird, that number. He doesn't act or look 60. I don't know how 60-year-olds act, but he just, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So, last week was my birthday. We're both Virgos. So I read once that Virgos get along quite well. And we've been together for over 30 years, so I guess there's some truth in that. But we were going to go off to maybe a couple countries in Europe this year or somewhere this September, but that's not happening. So it's a pretty low-key 60th birthday for him. But anyway, let's get back to the haul here, Heidi. So I went the other day to Homesense, and I found Colonial candles in Homesense. Now, I didn't see any in Marshalls or Winners. The last time I saw a Colonial candle in our discount stores here in Canada, it was probably over 5 years ago. It's been a while, so I was like completely shocked. I think they had about four to six, maybe six fragrances. They did have the round jars. These are 14.5 ounces. They had them for $12.99, and they had the 8-ounce ovals, which I just couldn't believe they're out. These are 8 ounces, and they had them for $12.99 too. So that doesn't make any sense. Come on, Homesense. That doesn't make any sense, Homesense. Yeah, I don't quite understand why they would have the same price for an 8 ounce as a 14 ounce. But anyway, I was quite happy to see a Colonial come back. So this is the Colonial Candles Meyer Lemon, and of course this is a 14.5 ounce one. And it does have the 3 wicks. And this is a really, really good lemon scent. So hopefully it'll burn and throw well. But yeah, I just like lemon scents any time of the year. Just usually in the kitchen or when I'm just doing a major cleanup. And then I did get 2 of the 8-ounce candles. Now the 24-ounce, sometimes they were such big oval candles that the edges didn't peel out too well, but I always had really good luck with these 8-ounce candles, and they always threw very well. I mean, there was a couple that didn't throw that great, but the majority of the ones that I did get threw very well. So the first one I did get was Harbor Mist. Now the one thing about this, it doesn't look very full. You can see how long the wicks are. I think they probably could have filled it up a bit more. Maybe that's why they're in the discount stores, because they didn't quite fill them up. I don't know. But this one is just a really bright, watery ocean scent. It really smells strong on cold. Oh yeah, I do like that one. I always wanted to try this one. It cost a fortune to ship to Canada with the Colonial candles, so I just don't bother. The last time I made a really big purchase, a friend of mine, her husband was living in the States, now he's living here, but he would just, I would order and then he would bring it across the border. But anyway, it's nice to see them show up again. But yeah, that's just a really nice, fresh, bright ocean watery scent. And then I did get another lemon scent, Old Fashioned Lemonade. And again, they didn't fill it up too much, but I'm sure it'll burn through quickly. Oops. But yeah, I just like the lemon scents, and yeah, it's a big shocker to see those come back into the discount store. So hopefully we'll see more. We'll see. So I did get a couple of coffee mugs. Now I love Woodstock and Snoopy from the Charlie Brown series there. I did get a little Halloween one where Woodstock and Snoopy, who are my favorite characters, especially little Woodstock, they're dressed up as like little mummies for Halloween, but I wanted a cup that I can kind of use year round. That wasn't like a seasonal one. So I did get this one here, and of course the famous red doghouse of Snoopy's, and there's little Woodstock with this cute little smile. I just love Woodstock. And I did find this coffee or tea cup, made in England, fine bone china. And I just absolutely love the rabbits on here amongst the little flowers. Oh, it's so cute. God, I love those bunnies. And then I did get another bamboo cup. I don't need another one, but I couldn't resist the hedgehogs on here. We almost had a hedgehog as a pet. We were going to get one for Julian, a little hedgehog. And then we went to the store and they said they weren't expecting any more in, so we ended up getting guinea pigs. But I do love little hedgehogs. So this is bamboo, so it's a sustainable product. And has this little sealable lid because I'm always knocking over my drink. And then they had this little tree with the leaves falling. And look at that little hedgehogs. Oh my god. They're just so cute. Just love it. Alrighty, so yeah, I don't need any more cups, but anyway. So each year I always do buy this colorful pasta in the discount stores, and this one is nice and colorful, and you can see some of these that have little hearts on them. There's the little leaves, and there's one with a heart in it there. There's a little one with a heart on it there. But you can get quite a few meals out of this. But yeah, I always like to cook this up in the fall. And I do use cotton pads just to remove like my waterproof mascara and eye makeup and that before I go into my cleansing oil. And I've always heard about these, and I finally found them in I don't know, this is Winners or Marshalls, and it's the After Spa reusable cotton makeup removers. So these are washable, so you're not buying cotton pads all the time. And it comes, it comes with this little bag that you can throw the pads in and wash them. And they do have a couple of sizes. So they have these round ones, which are actually a pretty good size. And then they have a couple of these really large square ones. So yeah, if you can just find washable ones, certainly save buying cotton pads quite frequently. So that's a nifty idea. And then for the dogs, they love to jump in the river and they love to swim, but if you try to put them in the laundry tub in the laundry room, they just don't like that. So I do have these rinse-free shampoo mittens, and you get 5 mittens, and you can reuse these over and over again. So they're not just, you know, use them once and throw them out. You can use them over and over again. So you just add some water and scrub them clean, and then just towel dry. You don't have to rinse after. So I kind of like that idea. And Millie's paw's getting there. We took her to the vet and we put her on a run of antibiotics for her paw and some anti-inflammatories. We're pretty convinced that there is like some kind of thorn or burr or something really embedded deeply into her little heel, as I call it. It's still swollen, but it's not bothering her anymore. She's not favoring it anymore. But Frank was, after I soaked it in Epsom salt, he kind of squeezed it and some of this junk came out of it. So took her back to the vet, and now she's on 2 weeks of antibiotics. They thought just do a really long run of antibiotics and hope for the best. But she's comfortable. Like, the vet was surprised. He was like poking and prodding, and she was just like, ah. So it doesn't seem to be bothering her anymore. But certainly we're kind of worried about infection of the bone and that sort of thing. So we do have to keep a sharp eye on it. But, you know, at least she's comfortable. She's not favoring it anymore. Alrighty, so the next thing I did get, I do have some waterproof hiking shoes, but the heel's not very high. I like to wear them in the summertime. But I did see this pair of Columbia hiking boots, and these are supposed to be, it says, absolutely waterproof. That's their exact words. So I do need that because sometimes that little river gets a little bit high. But it does have a high ankle, which helps support my ankle. And yeah, they were $60, which is pretty good because usually this type is probably at least $120, $130. So these were on for $60. They're very comfortable, waterproof, which is great. So yeah, some new hiking boots for the woods there. And then I found this Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. So I think on Sephora, I don't buy high-end makeup unless I get in the discount stores, but it's like $65 Canadian or some ridiculous price like that. But it was on for $20 at Winners or Marshalls, and this is in the color Tantric. Now I think they're usually in a white package, but this one was in a black package. So yeah, I've heard a lot about this type of bronzer. I think there's another color that's a little more popular, but they didn't have that color. So nice big mirror. Actually, it's a pretty good color. I was hoping it wasn't too orange. But actually, it's not overly cool. It's not overly warm and orangey. It's kind of in between. So yeah, $20 compared to $65 or whatever other ridiculous price they usually sell it for. I thought that was pretty good. So, and then I did buy this Pure Cosmetics. They have a lot of products out right now in Winners with this Pure Cosmetics, and this was just $10. And it's an eyeshadow palette. And what I thought was kind of nifty about it, it's quite bulky though. A little bulky, but what you do is you open it up and then you press this light. Ooh, just a second, there you go. It lights up a little bit. It's not that bright, but and then you pull this back and you can set it down. So what I liked about this one though, if the colors don't work for me, they have a pressed glitter, and I don't like pressed glitters. But what you can do with this palette is you can actually remove them. So what I would do is I would just pick out ones that just don't work for me or I don't like, and I can pop in like a ColourPop single eyeshadow and then use it for traveling. But I do like those colors. There's a lot of nice warm colors that would be great for fall. So yeah, I can just you know, interchange these shadows if I want to. But they did have a primer, a hydrating illuminating primer from Pure Cosmetics, but I can't find it. So I'm thinking that Abby may have buried it in the backyard. May have. So one of these times maybe she'll unbury it and bring it back in the house. But that's the only thing I can think of what happened to it. I don't know what else happened to it. And then there is this, this is from London, designed in England, Kath Kidson, London People Hand Cream. And what I liked about this is you can just pop it in your purse. It's a nice size, but it smells like breakfast tea. A refreshing blend of breakfast tea notes served with zesty bergamot, jasmine, amber, musk, and precious woods. So yes, they actually do smell like English breakfast tea. I wish they had a little series of Earl Grey tea. I love the smell of Earl Grey tea. I can just sniff and huff that all day. But this one really does actually smell quite good. So I'm going to throw one of these in the purse because winter time comes, my hands are just cracking and bleeding. They're so dry. And I did find this Bare Minerals Set to Glow translucent powder. Oop. House is haunted here. It was just $9.99. It was just one of those little travel sizes, but that's fine. But it is a translucent powder. It does look a little bit white, so if you've got really dark skin, it may have a bit of a white cast. Now, when I first swatched it, it was really sparkly, but I think it was just an overspray. It looked really glittery. And once I got rid of that overspray, it was fine. But yeah, I mean, there's just the tiniest little shimmer in there. But I think you have to be light-handed. I think it might give a little bit of a white cast, or just use it as a highlighter. But anywho, and then I'm having great luck with this Seche Vite nail polish. I do have the top coat. It really makes my fingernail polish last a lot longer, and this is the base, so it's supposed to fill in the ridges. In the wintertime, my nails get so dry, and if I put nail polish on, it gets even more dry, and then they split, and so I'm hoping this will kind of help prevent that anyhow. So I did purchase a couple of little coats for outside in the fall, and I did see this one, and I love this color. It's kind of a yellowish gold kind of color. It's a little puffy coat. Sometimes I don't want anything too heavy when I'm doing my hike because I just get overheated and get miserable. But this one is just very lightweight, and I absolutely love the color of this. And it covers up the bum there so your bum doesn't freeze, and it's got pockets inside and outside also. So I just love the color of that. And this is by Zara, and it's a lovely plaid coat. It was just $20, and yeah, I just love wearing these kind of plaid coats in the fall. So this one actually goes just a few inches above my knee in that. So yeah, I just really thought that was a great coat for the fall. And I think this one's got wool in it, which will make it even warmer. I think it has wool in it. Do you have wool in you? Oh my gosh, got every language under the sun in here. I don't know. Anyway, and then I did get this burgundy corduroy coat. It's kind of like the jean jacket kind of look, but it's just in this deep, rich burgundy color. I love burgundy in the fall, and it's got this nice fleece lining. The sleeves are lined too, thank goodness. I don't like a jacket that's not lined with the sleeves. But yeah, I just really like the color there. And then for hiking, I got a couple of pants, because I really only have jeans to wear when I'm hiking, and they're not always that warm. So I did find these dark gray leggings, and it's by the Colonial company, and I do like their clothes. So this is a pair of leggings, but it is lined in fleece. So yeah, those will keep my legs much warmer than like a pair of jeans. So I'm so glad to find those. And then I did find this pair of pants. It's like the sweatpant material, but it's much more structured. So it has a few little pleats in there. Like I don't care about pleats, especially when I'm hiking in the woods. But anyway, this type of material, the burrs and everything don't stick to it as much because it's that more slippery material. I just find like regular sweatpants and that, it just gets caught on all the burrs and that, and it kind of tears. And so this one's hopefully the burrs, the thorns and everything will just kind of glide off this kind of material. But it's got adjustable waist, and yeah, it's just a little more structured than your regular kind of sweatpants. So, all right, that's it. That's kind of my birthday present to myself. Yeah, so anyway, I hope everyone's doing great. Yeah, I'm going to head out for a hike soon, because it's just, I mean, it's about 16 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit anymore, but oh, it's just so nice, and the sun's shining, and it's cool and crisp. I got my fall scents going throughout the house. I'm just in my happy place right now. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing great. We'll see you soon. Be well, be kind, and take care. Bye-bye.